Okay, so let's see. Today's reading is going to be for those who are entitled to this message only, okay? Let's see if Leviathan, the sea beast, the sea serpent, if the sea serpent wants to give you a message about your enemies. How are your enemies doing and what they did, perhaps, okay? This will be only to those that are entitled to this message. Let's see whether Leviathan has something to give to you through the message, or there is nothing for you, okay? So let's tune in. There's going to be probably 4 groups. Let me see. Group 1 is going to be this sound. Group 2, this sound. Group 3. Group 4. And group 5. I hope you've chosen your group. This energy really doesn't like to wait. It's hasty. It doesn't like to wait patiently. It likes to sharply respond. So please go back, make a pause in your selection, resonate. Maybe this is a reading not for you. This is for selective few who really resonate with this energy, who really feel like something could have really been done towards them and they require some justice. Okay, so that's the thing. Let's check in on your enemies now. And let's honor this energy of the sea beast. Let's honor this energy of Leviathan for giving us this honorable information. Thank you. Let's offer gratitude to this energy for giving prosperity to this reading. Okay, let's hop into the piles. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the bell, let's check in. What have your enemies done and what's the overall energy? So what have the enemies done to pile 1? Domineer their prosperity. Hanged Man position with this hunter with the news. Hanged Man position. They literally did some witchcraft to domineer possessions, the prosperity, the laurel leaves, the income, and also something about health or medical matters. Health or medical matters. You could have not been able to pay for health or medical matters. You could have been broke. You could have been you could have been broke, not let to go to medical necessities, not being able to pay for them. There could have been situation where you couldn't access something, and like they were putting sticks in that wheel of fortune on purpose so you couldn't get there, and they were laughing about this. It's like they distantly knew something that's going on. It's almost like monitoring spirit. Maybe they were watching and they knew exactly what was happening to you. Could have been family members, close acquaintances, friends. Yeah, and they wanted to make you, they like to see you suffer, they like to see you miserable. The great severing, Mars energy, and conflict, very envious negative energy. Extreme. Yeah. The courageous peony. Again, you could have been a giving or good or generous person with this peony. Or just keeping to yourself, to your side. There was this great severing to your prosperity. They literally tried to put like a noose on you. To make you one great misfortune. Blood magic, blood spells could have been done. Oh my goodness. I'm also getting with this plant that gives me like a rosemary. Not laurel, or either laurel leaves or rosemary. Something about vengeance now comes through. So let's see. What did you do, or how do things happen afterwards? So what happens to your enemies? No prosperity to them. The dark moon has turned to them. The dark moon has turned their back to them. Now it's reversed fully. It's like full reversal. 180 degrees gives me. Shown the dark side to you. The noose is around this rabbit's feet now. The noose they wanted to put around your neck is around their feet now, and I'm seeing them being like grabbed and dragged literally. So they are now under this work. This is a heavy stone here. You could have been catalyst to them. It gives me black karma. You know, black karma gives me like black stone. You know what black stone is about? It's about Saturn. Black stone. Yeah. All their prosperity down the drains, all their knives not prospering for them and going against them. The blood magic that's spilled against them. Also something about their vision. It's almost like their head is gonna be cracked open, in a sense that their intuition will be so effed up and ruined. They'll see different spirits all the time, and they'll see some really weird schizo shit around them. It's the spirits that intrude onto them. It's almost giving like, okay, for somebody here, some demon or two demons could be protecting you specifically, and they could be literally coming after those enemies and inflicting damage once after other on top of them. And somebody's demon could literally be like having this tactic, like inflicting damage one time, then kind of laughing at them, and then waiting again. And then waiting and again inflicting another damage again. It's like pretty big damage, painful damage. And this is literally the retribution, karmic retribution for what they tried to do. Like, they tried to break some, I heard maybe break some love spell. Somebody tried to break like a wishbone luck. But this gives me medical advantage. I'm telling you, somebody in this group literally could have needed medical help and they couldn't get it. And because these people were secretly laughing behind your back and doing this stuff, could have been collectively. I'm telling, they could have been inflicting damage onto your health. With those bees, prosperity in your health. Could have been broke, you could have been literally financeless, you could have not paid for the medical expenses. I feel so sorry, I feel so bad here. Yeah. Listen, Pawan, I really don't like this because I'm here to tell you that it's being told to me that nothing is gonna happen to them. At least right now. Like, nothing is happening to them, really. Because, why? Because they took advantage of you. With this moth card, they somehow sneakily or dirtily ascended on your account. It's also almost giving like they chomped on your meat, you know. Chomped off part of your meat, and that's how they ascended, that's how they came into this vibration. This gives me like literal... They, took you for advantage. Yeah, with this moth and bee. They took advantage of you, they gained off of you. And now they basically, it's like they don't need you. More than that, now it feels like maybe they even, with this Cobra card, talk to the community about you, that you are the bad deal. And they're the brand deal. And with this turtle though, there is some sort of like, they can't swim in their own shadows though. That's a thing here. But why are things not like happening, because here actually, for things to happen, like what you should do, pal 1, in order for them to receive the justice that they, own, you need to become, with this dragon elephant, very domineering, self-centered, domineering, and you need to retaliate. With this sea serpent card, you literally need to retaliate. You need to gain the eye of the serpent. Eye of the serpent, it's literally the most, how to say, most egomaniac, egotistical inner energy. Like the core of it, and you need to retaliate into that core through your anger. You need to retaliate. Like you need to become, for this case, if you want them to answer for their deeds, you need to freaking retaliate here. These are very incredibly strong cards. Dragon is powerful, domineering. With this elephant, powerful, domineering. Ego, in your ego. Brand new ego. This gives me like retaliating into self-own, like owning yourself. Owning your power and literally retaliating with the snake. It's like retaliating. It gives me like... You need to show how egocentric you are. How fucking egocentric you are. I'm sensing this. Yeah, and then you'll feel that inner energy and your inner power, literally. That's what I feel here. And then that chomped meat will retaliate. It will become just like meat. Powerless. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And then people will be scared. Then they will be scared. Okay? So that's that for you, pal 1. And then they'll be stuck in their paradigm. Like reversal of fortune. They tried to, I feel, might have tried to literally reversal the fortune. Yeah. You need to retaliate here, pal 1. To gain that power and that ego. Yeah. So that's that for you, pal 1. Thank you for being here. I hope this helped you. If this is not a reading for you, then it's not a reading for you. Okay? If you want a private inquiry, my email is in the description box below. You can book a reading with me. Thank you for being here. Blessings and bye. Hello, group 2. Let's see what messages you have about your enemies from Leviathan. Take this if it resonates only. So, group 2, what did enemies do to you? I'm sensing energy group 2 here. That you could have Leo placements. You could have powerful Leo energy. And your enemies wanted you to literally to crumble. This is big time 5 of Pentacles energy. Like you are literally like, you know, in those medieval times, like dressed in dirty and broken clothes, like torn clothes. Beggar. They wanted you to become absolutely dirty. Beggar. And so that you will be in 5 of Pentacles energy, like you have no crumbs to even give. You don't have anything to give. Something about someone's ass. Someone's really pissed by someone's ass. Like shapes of their body. They're really pissed. They're like jealous. Competitor. Competition. Someone here could maybe have feminine features or beautiful body features. Take it how it resonates. They wanted you to literally have no connection to the source. No connection to your abilities. Whatever that is, your talents, abilities, like to not know, to not recognize your talents, to not shine at all. Be in freaking 5 of Pentacles, be stupid, be behind the wall. While we are in the main hall, you are behind the wall. Be stupid. Remain there because you belong there. You are like a servant. Crumbling, Five of Pentacles, dirty as servant. With the void here, yeah, absolutely. Just so you would be lost in that void, in the darkness alone, completely alone. Star Brothers card. So you would have no soulmate. You would have no connections. You would have nobody who actually loves you, appreciates you, supports you. So you would have nobody and nothing. They wanted you literally to stay in that humble corner with crumbs, with almost literally nothing. No beginnings, no ends. Like, so you would be stupid. So you would be dumb and stuck there. So you would just stare at them, look at them, they're having all their prosperity, all their good things, all their achievements. Well, you just watch them. From that silent little crumbling corner without recognizing your abilities. And sometimes you're a servant to them. Sometimes they appear to you, and sometimes you appear to them in their lives just to serve them. Really ugly ass shit. Okay? Yeah. They wanted you to be there, like, stuck in that void, like you are nothing. Okay? Wow. Beautiful. Incredible. Yeah, with this egg, so you would never recognize your abilities or how you actually shine and what you are and how amazing, how incredible you are. It's almost like getting, like, you trigger the absolute evil-ass bitch in people. Like, gosh, wow. Wow. Yeah, so you would never enter that hole of prosperity. You'd just be like, I don't know where it is. Where is there? I don't... Oh, you know, so you would be stupid. Or maybe they thought you cloudy and stupid. Honestly, yeah, some try to, like, inflict that onto you. You're kind of silly, stupid. Okay? You'll never get there. And, like... energetically, this gives me, like, they never wanted you to gain something. They wanted you to just watch. As we succeed, just watch. Okay? It's fun in games, Paul, too, until you gain some sort of subordinate stance. It's almost like you sat down there, you watched them while they act the way they do, and you understood. And you kept watching, and they didn't notice at first. They kept on acting the way they did. Then they continued, and then all of a sudden they started giving you glances like, oh, something's wrong. What's wrong with Pal 2? Pal 2 started realizing, and actually couldn't stop realizing. It's like that meme, you know, with the 3 eyes, like... I started realizing, and then I couldn't stop realizing. Oh, that they were trying to make you the shepherd, the grass chomper, the stupid sheep in the field. Oh, they're just hanging there. Oh, they're just nothing, bro. They're just nothing. Don't pay too much attention to them. They're just, you know, some type of accessory. Or they're just, I don't know why they're even here. Yeah, right. Like if they don't have the same skills as you do, or are in the same field as you are. Oh, you don't know, really, do you? You could have been connected in some fields with these people. They act like you don't exist. Period. Beautiful. So they want... Look at that. Look, beautiful. Puppeteer card on the void card. Yeah, they wanted to manipulate you with apologies. Somebody here wanted to manipulate someone with apologies. A lot of fucking manipulations. Manipulation tactic, they manipulating like that. They're working, and then they're apologizing. They're working, then they're apologizing. They're actually playing around. And they're playing in the background. You just don't know that. As in having fun. You just don't know that. But you're nothing. You're like grass chomper, a la sheep. Okay, for them. The miser, stubbornness, inflexibility. They just wanted you to be lost with this one. Not see with your heart, basically be lost in heart space. Like your heart is just sad. You are sad. Okay? You are sad. When you're sad, you're miserable. While they gain all the opportunities, fortune, and the conditions and everything. All the sponsorships, all the connections. Yes. Fuck, mate. Bruh, I'm really feeling for these people who will come to the reading who will actually resonate with it, because this is unhinged. And that's real shit. That's real shit. That's what happened. Period. Okay? Someone wanted someone to be in Five of Pentacles. Literally, like, stinky, dirty, broke as fuck. Like, you don't have even... Like, you could have one coin, okay? You're allowed to have one golden Point, period. Shit. Okay, the sleeper, yeah. So you would sleep on yourself, on your abilities, on your talents, on that you actually hold all the, like, connections, that you're such a connective person. You could be very mercurial. You could have either connections, or you could be so apt and so good at gaining connections. Bro, you could be also with, I'm seeing like pink quartz, like friendly, and they want you to sleep on that shit. Forever. Oh. Well, they gain all the connections and everything. Yeah. So you'd have no soulmate. You would have no union. Someone here was domineering someone's ass, I'm not gonna lie. This gives me like control, domination. Someone was using you as like a domination infliction. They liked it. They loved it, maybe, for somebody. They liked that. They liked that you are lower than them and they domineer you. The catalyst taking control. Yeah, then they didn't want you to gain the spell. Like, during this spell of self-love, self-understanding, clarity, and that you would spider in your psyche, like spider yourself out of it. And gain your self-control. Accept the stands that happen. Accept the boundaries, okay? This is big on boundaries here. They wanted you literally to remain in weird juju woo-woo. Like you're woo-woo. Okay, someone could have literally... Yeah. Look at this. Celebration family. Family also gives me a sense of like... Someone could have spread some gossip about you here to somebody, to a few people, to several, yeah. Like, oh, they're just woo-woo. They're just weird, you know. They're just weird like that. They're just weird. Wanted to make you miserable. Wanted to make you appear as this. Just weird woo-woo, just freaking, like, impossible to achieve anything. Like, all these things around you are like nothing. Like, you're chaotic and weird. Okay? Well, they're the capable one. The one that can gain things. The one that plays the game. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, someone here could have been in role of guru even. A master manipulator. Guru-like energy. People are supporting them like two stable columns to support us. Something about leeching off. I'm telling. Master manipulator. Knows how to gain from people. Knows how to game. To play that game. Social. With people. They only pretended. For someone, they only pretended to be there for you. They were actually like, I'm sensing this uncaring energy, like this very even line. Like they just don't care. More than that, sometimes they could have been listening and could have been inside like, this is such a nuisance, like I could have literally been doing something else right now. This is how this person is, pal, too. That's how they are. It's their true face. Yeah, listen, Paul too, this person is trying to pretend here heavily. They're trying to pretend someone they're not. They're basically here right now, what's gonna happen? They're on a cleanup mission. With this line, pride, they're trying to show how good of a community member they are. They're trying to show to their friends or someone like, how good of people they are, how they are with such kind missions, etc. I don't know, mission to save the fucking world, bro. Oh my god. It's all a facade, actually. It's egotistical. It's egotism. All of that is egotism. It gives me like they are trying to run away from this stuff they did to in their cleanup mission. Gives me fiery energy. They're literally like running wild 8 of wands, like they really trying hard to clean up. Like we have spider vulture and snake. They're trying to, I'm not sensing here any type of retribution or trying to compromise anything. They're actually trying to clean up. They're on a cleanup mission, trying to do it very fast. So they may try to appear how good they are, how philanthropic, how absolutely mercenary they are. Like, oh my god, I'm such a valuable contribution to the community. Or to the friends. Oh, friend, I love you, friend. Friends, all of a sudden. Well, they don't care. Like, they don't care. Bro. Oh my god. With this beaver, they're smiling in the back. They know what's happening. I'm telling. This person has a fearful agenda of losing out of something. They could be extremely anxious right now. Fiercely. Trying to manifest something fiercely. Trying to hold on to their opportunities really hard right now. Really hard. It's play pretend. This gives me, I'm sorry, but this gives me just like play pretend. They're not actually like genuine here, unfortunately. It gives me the spider, they weaving their web, it's all they care about. More than that, they don't care how they could have wanted you in Five of Pentacles position. It gives me like they watched and they didn't feel anything actually. Some twisted way of feeling with this heart. Something's deeply wrong with this person. They are player. That's what's wrong with this person. What I feel is your ways are gonna open, you're gonna start to travel even maybe. And you're gonna gain recognition. You may become famous. I'm seeing fruitful labor. I'm seeing like peaches. Like it's gonna be very fruitful for you. How about this person, however? They may shoot themselves in the leg with something they say. And it's gonna... people are not gonna see them anymore or recognize them anymore as they were before. They're not gonna recognize them anymore. They're gonna lose recognition powers. They're gonna lose their... like nobody's gonna want to like work with them basically or recognize them in some shape or form. With this merchant card especially, they may start to feel low self-worth. And they pass with mentorship finance. It's like the pass are going to the doors are going to close. It's gonna be a very skinny line there to get through to anything at all. It's gonna be so hard for them to gain anything at all. Gives me like working at McDonald's as a result. Maybe they wanted you to have that role, but they're gonna have that role. Role reversal. Like, it gives me like you basically. You're gonna be the juicy apple here. People are gonna start looking at you like, wait, I recognize my soulmate. Wait, I recognize my potential. Wait, wow, this person is so glorious, so magnificent. Wow, this person's so gorgeous. And about them, they're gonna literally lose that recognition. Because this is what they wanted upon you. If it is several people. One person, take it as it resonates. So this is a reading for you, Paltu. You're gonna gain recognition. People are gonna wake up, and this person's gonna lose. Thank you for being here, Paltu. Hope this resonated with you. If not, this is not a reading for you, okay? Or maybe another group you resonated most with also, okay? But see it for yourself. Anyways. Thank you for being here. If you want a private reading, I am available. The email is in the description box below. Blessings, Paltu, and bye. Hello, greetings group 3. If you chose this flower, we will look into the energy. What does Leviathan want to say to you about your enemies? Again, take it if it resonates only. This might not be a reading for you. Okay, let's respect the energy. Thank you for being here and let's look into it. Yeah, group 3. We have an interesting situation here. I'm sensing here that something that wasn't yours in the first place was stolen from you. Someone gained either some riches or something. Someone could have stolen your wife. Okay, actually for someone here, if your wife or spouse got away from you, they weren't yours in the first place. They were built there, put there by karma. And it's your karmic retribution to lose that thing, lose that something. Someone here literally, like I'm saying, either something that wasn't yours that you gained, some treasure was stolen from you because it wasn't yours in the first place. You might have gotten it through dirty money, or somehow in a twisted fate way it wasn't really yours, so it was taken away from you. It's a karmic cycle here going on, I feel. Okay, for someone it could be a big suffering here because that financial stuff or something was taken away from you, while actually you didn't gain it well. Okay, it wasn't yours in the first place. I'm sensing this energy here. Something about karmic retribution here. Someone here could be going through karma here, actually. Like yourself. And this is what the Leviathan wants to tell you. You entered this place willingly because you knew where you're jumping in, where you're going in. You knew what you are intertwining yourself with. This is an interesting part because I feel like everyone's receiving karma here. Someone could have aspired here too far, okay? Too long, too far stretched. Aspired to gain something, basically gained something that is not theirs and aspired to keep it for way too long. No, you don't keep such karmic things, buddy. You don't keep them. And basically karma is teaching you now that that's not yours. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it drip. Radical changes taking control. No, this is giving me karma. Everyone's receiving karma here. With a vengeance, someone's trying to help you. Someone's trying to lend you a helpful hand. Don't misuse it. Okay? Don't misuse it. The Masquerade card. Yeah, you could have pretended either with somebody with whom you were together with. You could have pretended for way too long to be someone you're not, together with somebody else. You could have played that freaking relationship, pretended, like playing a relationship. AKA, like, you actually don't have feelings for each other, you just played it, you just remained there. For way too long. That's not good energy. It becomes so dull, intertwined, murky, and it ruins your other things that are happening. You can get easier into karmic situations, karmic depths, and just chaotically start to fluctuate around, and something doesn't go, and then it becomes crazy, twists around you, and becomes a nuisance. But here, something was stolen from somebody, I feel. But that wasn't yours. And I feel like that's the karma. That's why it was stolen. But the other ones who stole it, something, whatever that was, either a person, okay, stole it, or an object. Well, I'm saying person stole it because it's two-sided opinion to go and do something. I mean, unless it's something really rare here, okay? I'm not getting into this here, okay? But I'm sensing more so energy that, yeah, someone stole it. Something from somebody. And yeah, they could be experiencing karma now. Too. All sides are here. It's like gangs. Different sides of gang. And they're all experiencing karma now. Jeez, what the frick is this? I feel like there's something more to it. However, your role, pulse, we here in these two cards. We have the pathless scout, difficult decisions, lack of direction. Literally, you could have why you were in this situation first and foremost. Why you stayed there or why this happened is because you were grabbing on too strongly on this freaking materialistic perspective. Selling merchandise, whatever you were doing. Selling. That was a wrong one. That was a knife you grabbed by the steel. It's not good, and it ended up in a karmic way. Karmic retribution type of way. And for your own self, it hit you yourself. Hit you on the chest, you know? It's a karma. It's trying to teach you to see new viewpoints. To not handle and hold on to this materialistic state because it's gonna ruin your justice, integrity, it's gonna ruin your heart space and your, what's it called? Moral compass, integrity. It's like something wants you to have integrity here. To gain more integrity. And evaluate what you are actually selling. Someone here is guilty of selling something wrong. You're getting karmically intertwined there, and basically it's starting to juice you off. Slowly and steadily, it's gonna juice you. It's gonna apply that rope on you, and swim around, apply more ropes on you, and hold you tightly as a result. It gives me like, oh my god, but I was so golden. No, you're pathless. You made the wrong decisions for yourself. You are putting aside a good thing, some type of integrity, moral compass, in order to gain something. In order to sell or do something with objects. Maybe trying to gain compassion in wrong ways too. But I'm sensing there's like involved like a community company. So many people are like misled here. And this is why you could have been like a role model for people here. And you misled them. You're getting karma too. Your retribution here, Pal 3, is that you see a new viewpoint and control of your own moral integrity. And that you face it. This is like the karma given to you. That karma is like a crocodile is gonna chomp up. If you continue, it's gonna painfully bite. So Pile 3, your enemies here, they're going to be blindsided here, okay? But don't gloat on it. This is not a place for you to gloat on it. Don't embrace the gluttony. You may be prone to gluttony. In object sense or whatever that is, okay? Don't embrace that side of you. It's wrong. And with the whale card, someone have problems in like whaling and like spending too much money and time on games. This is not good for you and not good for your karma. You're ruining your own finances this way. It's like you're creating these weird blockages or like these things, and karma is like watching. It's watching and waiting. When is gonna be the moment when it washes all over you? Like a freaking shore, bruh. With this stingray, don't get too stingy, and with this deer card, there is a really good person in your proximity. Don't use them. You can only be genuine with them. Don't use them. I'm getting this could be a karmic friend. Basically what it means. If you use them, you receive freaking karma. If you are, it's like a test. If you're genuine, it's not really like tests, like a math test. No, it's just like energy. Whatever you give, you receive in that sense. Flexible. And if you choose to use them, ruin them, or something like that, you're gonna receive karma. So basically, don't gloat here, Pal 3, and don't get too honey like with your contributions or whatever you gain from something. Don't juice these finances. Don't be too happy about it because you're about to lose it, or you may lose it very fast. Because here it's like a massacre. Here you have painted yourself as you are not. And here I feel like Everyone's aspiring too much and have ambition from each side here. Don't gloat. Don't gloat that someone here is blindsided. Because you need to like regain your clarity, your retribution arc. You need to regain your moral compass and your standpoints, because they are pretty awful right now, pile 3. They're awful. They're awful. So you're swimming like a slimy fish in those waters. You're doing bad for your own self, for your own karma. Yeah. And that's like this tale. It's getting after you. Collecting all these evidences and all these things. It's like flowers for your own funeral. Of your compassionate persona, of your goodness, of your whatever. Pile 3, you need to return your standards. You need to step up your standards and stand on it. You need to stand on your standards, Pile 3. No matter what, especially if now you prove yourself that you can stand on your standards. Moral, compassion, integrity. If you can stand on your standards, you prove yourself, then it's going to reward you with good blessings, karma. It's going to reward you with light aspects. If you gloat, if you are like happily embracing all this juju, all this wailing, all this financial, haha, I'm just so great, I'm just doing well, I'm in honey, you know, I'm fantastic, I'm doing great. What are you talking about, right? Karma's awaiting you. It's literally like already preparing the door for you. I'm telling, the doorway is already made. It's already carved beautifully. I mean, oh, okay. Don't gloat. You need to be more vulnerable to yourself here, in your relationships here, in connection and attitude towards people. You need to be more vulnerable here. That's the beauty here. That's the beauty here, pile 3. More than that, with this, yeah. Pride, yeah. Don't be a prideful cunt. I gotta be real here with you. With some of you, okay? Don't gloat. Literally, pile 3, stop. Don't ruin your path. It's not worth it. Okay? That's for somebody here, okay? But this pile is really like, You have a potential for a really good retribution arc in this case of you becoming an actual good human being, actually compassionate, non-gloating, non-trying to viscerally maybe inflict, I don't know, pain onto somebody, or be like, oh, I have this massive ego and pride, I'm just so freaking great, you know, great. But this pile here, I'm not gonna lie, you need to persevere to see the goodness in yourself. And be more vulnerable with yourself. And you'll see that you really regain that inner core and the colorful, beautiful qualities about yourself. And that integrity that you really, really need to face this situation, to face this agenda, okay? Because otherwise you're just going to be stuck in your little golden room. But it's a little room. It's like giving devil. Prideful. So prideful that you're stuck in that room. And it closes up. It closes up, so like you're stuck. It's karma. Be careful with this stuff. Just be careful, pile 3. Okay, so if this resonated with you, this was a reading for you, pile 3. Yeah, you need to dive into your own vulnerability. Yes, to your soul. And that's your destiny. Okay. So I hope this resonated for you. I hope this helped you, pile 3. If this is not a reading for you, it's not a reading for you. Okay? So, thank you for being here. If you want a private reading, email is in the description box below. You can book reading with me. Thank you for being here. Blessings, and bye, Pal 3. Hello, Pal 4. If you chose this flower, let's see. Again, maybe this reading is not for you, but we'll see. Let's tune into the energy. What does Leviathan have to say about your enemies? Is there some information for you? Pal 4. I heard that your enemies are both fearful and furious. Something is happening here with this card. Something is happening here. Did you do something, Pal 4? Inflicted some sort of damage. You did something. This feels like magic. This feels like spell work. You did something. Because they're furious and fearful. Two energies here. Gives me something pretty big. Pretty big. I heard they're in dipshit. Wow. And a double mission. A new earth. It's happening. Pal 4. You served it on a plate. Okay. You served it on a plate. For some I'm gonna like, it's a metaphor, like you served their head on a plate and showed it to them. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh wow. Wow, wow, okay. Oh my god, look at that. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. You did something here. From the roots you grow. Something about heart chakra. Some spell. You did something here. I feel. Yeah, something powerful. Dynasty. You can come from powerful. Some sort of type of dynasty. Yeah. You did something nasty even. For someone here, you did something very weird. It's like, it's wailed. Okay? But like, damn. So, Pal 4, what is happening to your enemies here? They could be fearful. Someone here could be religious. Someone could be praying here. Or maybe like something, I don't know, they're scared. They're scared. Someone here could try to end Swabak. With some spellcraft. Maybe black magic. But you are more powerful here. Someone's much more powerful here. It's like you're trying to flex with some big boss, crazy ass energy. Like, I don't know how to describe it otherwise. I know this may be like a bit exaggerated, but flexing with a god, okay? Some type of. Some shape of. Okay? Flexing card. With a swan card. The black side here won, so this gives me like someone who was doing spellcraft. Here won. Someone who can do reversal tactics or like heavy ass mirror with a water surface. Mirror magic with water surface powerfully. It's not. Someone here can do like mirroring or mirror spells, or maybe for someone here love spells, something with that, and it's so powerful that it takes the other person over or the other side over, and they can't do anything about it. Super potent, like I wanted to say Muladhara energy, but then I say Kali energy, maybe like red, like very strong. Yeah, something about the evening. Moon magic, sunset magic. I just had sun shining up your ass. So maybe someone was very egotistical here. You are the wise one here, Palfo. They could be warrior inclined to fight, etc. But you're the wise one here. Look at how it changes on... Look at how it moves weirdly. This gives me the impression they're shaky. They're shaky. They can't hold their position, and they basically, as a result, they deteriorate in the sense that they become this lamb and shepherd. They weaken out. It almost gives me the impression, Palfo, that for some here you make your enemies into your simps, or you give them the rule and order. You're like, this is how it's done. This is how it's made. And you give them to drink piss. I just had. Oh my god. Like figuratively, right? You show them the law and order, like you show them something. Like, this is how it's done. This is how it's made. See it? Do you see it? And it gives me like the impression like you really, for some here, you really can, yeah, show them the place, the order. Just place that order. Like, this is how it's, you know, done. This is how it is. And for someone here, it's like the mirror magic. You show them the image. For someone getting, you show them the ugly image of themselves. And they retaliate, but then they deteriorate and something happens to them, their psyche, and they are in a dark place, in a shadow place. And it's like... God, this reading is constantly abrupting. So it gives me like, you're abrupting your enemies. They might want to make something towards you, might make some stance. But then you abrupt them, their energy gets abrupted. Like, they can't get you, they can't do anything tangible. Gets abrupted. Like, cut off. You solve these mistakes and you solve the... They could hate that you solve some mystery or some cases. You have the knowledge. They could literally be retaliating about this. But there's nothing they can do. Because you hold this stuff, you're the acolyte, and you hold these rules basically in the agenda. It gives me the impression like your enemies could be pretty dumb people, to be honest. Like, they don't make any... They make very little to no sense at all. Or maybe this is what happens to them in the end. After they retaliate, deteriorate, and then they become really dumb, really stupid. They can't make coherent sense, okay? And with this whale card, they don't know where they're swimming, bro. They don't know where they're entering, what field they're entering. Like, you a big fish. They maybe thought you a small fish, but you a fucking whale. That's all like, oh, okay. You know, and then they hide. They try to hide. They really try to hide in their own. Climb up, hide, run away. They could be prideful too. You could have enemies that are pretty shitty people, to be completely honest. Prideful, trying to denominate other people, trying to get into things, suspects, suspicious people, and you're like watching them, you're clocking. Yeah. They could fight back. They want to fight back. But I do feel with the Scorpion card, something stops them, some dark entity or dark energy, or some life force or some workforce that you did, some spellcraft, magic, some energy work, energy that you have within, something stops them abruptly. Abruptly. Yeah. Yeah, just as I said, they may try to team up with other people, spread the knowledge, etc. Try to bamboozle, team up, do something bad towards you. But then they decide to, they find something out. And they want to run away because of that, or free you from this case. But they want to give themselves a pride that like, oh, they freed you. Actually, they were scared that you might deteriorate them because there's something unknown about you. There's something they can't grasp about you. And they are low-key scared of it. They don't know what that is. They don't know what they're dealing with. And they drop the case, basically. With this Crow Dolphin card, some enemies of yours may try to, oh, team up with you, pretend to be friends. It's fucking dumb, bro. And some others, so you could, they generally could avoid you. Hardcore, because you may work with some ancient energies. Maybe even ancient, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Maybe ancient demon or something like that. You work with some ancient, you may work with some ancient spirits, and they are fucking scared. They may not really like know this, but if they like get in contact with you, they're gonna be like, their mouth gonna be shot, almost like shut down, like soon together. They're not gonna shut up for life. You may work with angelic energies that shut them up for life. They're like, shut it. And they stop, they just look and they can't really like, they have no participation in your life anymore. Overall, what this gives me, you have big clocker energy, pile 4. People, spidery, will try to avoid it heavily. Who do wrong things, etc. But you could set law into order. Orderly person, but something scary about you. You're like the gigantic ass spider. With it small tiny bits. You're the gigantic ass spider. There's something scary about you. And they don't know it. Okay, that's the result here. So that's for you, Pathfor. You're literally scary as fuck. You have Plutonian energies here with Scorpio card. Or Martian, powerful Mars position energies. Something dark about you. Some force that you have. Some reckoning that you have. That they don't know what that is about, like. Sorry about any background noises that's in the neighboring parts of the house. Anyways, thank you for being here, Pile 4. Yeah, you have some blasting quality here about it. You could blast some, I don't know what that is, energy or spell walk, what you do. Like, you have powerful team of support in your, either ancestry, spirits, telling you. You could work with some ancient spirits. Yeah, they team up with you heavily. They F with you heavily. Your angels could F with you heavily. You could have some spell walk agenda. Anyways, thank you for being here. Your energy strong. And they don't recognize it. That's why they're scared. They don't know what the fuck that is, basically. And try to hide from you. Okay? So that's that for you, pile 4. Thank you for being here. If this resonated with you, I'm glad. If not, that's not your pile. Well, sorry, not today. Anyways, if you want a private reading, please email me. It's in the description box below. Welcome to private reads, okay? You can book me. Thank you for being here. Blessings, pile 4, and bye. Okay, greetings, group 5. So let's see whether you have a message from Leviathan about your enemies. Whether this is a reading for you, let's check into the energy for you, group 5. So yeah. So group 5, the messages from your enemies. First of all, you have a message from your spirit, not spirit, no, you have messages from angels. And the message here is that they're getting paid, like they are paying for something. And I'm saying this is a big purgatory. Big purgatory, like chomping, like grabbing off. Big space of something, big purgatory type of space. Fear instilling. They're trying to let go. But like your enemies are sorry. There's something about the underground aspects. The darkness, something from the darkness could be grabbing onto them, and this is why they're sorry. Maybe they, yeah, they're defenseless, basically. They're paying for something that they did in a big way here. Pearl 5. You were, or you've been, surrounded by very dark energies here. And they try and come for you, yeah. It does feel like someone sent you their demons. Some demon lord. Prayer on demon lord trying to I'm sensing more like they're scratching strongly on the surface because they can't. It's like they can't destroy you. They're distracting you at all times. Like they're trying very hard. Very dark energies here. Listen here. First of all, I sense strong scent of pomegranates here. Someone could be connected strongly to the energy of the underworld. Someone could work with Hades. For someone here, it's like Hades is very close to them. Personally, like something about that. But to continue, this is very dark, like very dark. Spell work with sleeper effect. Listen here, so what I'm getting here is this. Someone ordered a medicinal woman to do some spell work on the person they want to do spell work on, and it's like big magic. It was with a wish to cause, to make them pathless, to make the person pathless, to cause destruction or distraction, strong distraction on their path, to make them pathless. Could have been somebody's close person. Somebody's close person ordered a medicinal woman of higher status than them to do the work. Something about honey, either youth or feminine energy. They wanted to regain that youth or feminine energy, and they did some type of spell work, spellcraft, to gain it. reverse it, to like switch it with another person. To switch powers even maybe with another person. This gives me more like switching powers. They had some type of a contract that they wanted to fulfill, something about remake. What else am I getting here? Sentinel, determination, certainty. They were preparing or waging for a war against this person. It's a war between two sides. For some it gives me impression of like childhood friend type of war who was like a sister to you. War with that type of person. But this person now is miserable. They're miserable right now. Because they shot themselves in the back, I'm feeling, with some misfortune. And it's a big impact here. Family members could be involved. It's because, see again, community, some type of group. The vengeance overcoming slights, a choice. It was a deliberate choice that this person made, basically, to let you fall, to let you go, to make you fall down, basically. To make you fall down. And to regain their strength or something new in some type of community. So also I saw Muse card twice. You could have been the Muse or had all the qualities that this person doesn't have. Or people, okay? And thing is that, yeah, someone wants to keep their mouth shut. Anyways, they want to apologize now, or they will apologize, or they want to, because you somehow took their powers in control and you reversed some type of thing. You ruined their spell work, and now it's starting to inflict damage on them. It's getting at them, and this is why they are running clear. It's like, but they are trying to pretend that they didn't do anything here in this pile. They're trying to pretend they didn't do anything, but they just weren't too. But they can't. It's like something they can't sacrifice. This is why they stopped. It's because they can't sacrifice something here. They don't want to sacrifice something. But I'm sensing like they'd gladly sacrifice you. Archer cards could be relevant, okay? It's like super low ass energy here. They're pitiful now, they need to apologize, or they want to apologize, but not because it's like genuine. They're trying to pretend they didn't do anything. They may, this person or people may come back and try to pretend like they didn't do anything, try to come from clean slate, but you should know that they did everything possible to make you fall on your knees. This energy is big on stealing. They could have wanted to steal your powers or your abilities. Like switch, swap. While you can't see it, this gives me that type of energy. Like destiny swapping, even as crazy for someone taking your hair and trying to swap that energy. Bruh. It's being close to you and being like a close enemy. Jeez, man. Ew, ew. And so it could be several people. These are gross ass energies. Sneaky ass, just this gross energies, I'm telling you. Those who don't have the potential that you have, they never had the potential that you did, And this is why they try to swap you, switch you, and destroy you, denote you. And their apology, I feel like, is just because they fear you. It's not because they want to genuinely apologize or something like that. It's because they fear you. You could be like angels, and this could be like hell. You could be connected to both sides, like demons and angels could work with you. They could want to work with you because you have that energy. Something special about you with this golden egg. You could be very extremely creative, extremely powerful in some sense. I'm sensing heart chakra. You could be very empathetic with this golden egg. You could have very open and strong heart chakra, heart vibration, and you attract these leeches, and then they're sorry. But at the same time, they're not truly sorry because they don't have that true feeling. They just don't have it. Sneaky ass gross energy, pile 5. They could have weaved your life against you if they could. To swipe your abilities. I'm telling you. They could have tried to take your karmic destiny or inflict some karmic pains or issues onto you. Like trying to swipe into, like getting cards or knowledge on your past, on who you are, like your ancestral codes, etc. Like Akashic information. Somebody could have tried to attract your Akashic information, to know about who you are, and then to decenter you, or to, yeah, like desensitize you, decenter you, and make you understand like you're lower than, I don't know, other people. It's just something, I would even say sadistic in these people. They want to like torture you while you're alive, but then they want to be sorry. They're sorry because they want to apologize because they fear you. They can't manipulate you, and in the end they can't use you because you're protected. So that was the reading for you, pal 5. Okay, if you resonated with this, I'm glad. If not, well, sorry. So email is in the description below. You can book the reading with me. Blessings.